All right, fam. This is it. The long requested, highly anticipated, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be a long ass video. So, grab some coffee. Do what you got to do. Peep that. Peep that. Come on, that's pretty fire. That shit is like embossed or whatever. But yeah, my entire vinyl collection right now for you guys. I know it's been a while since my last entire collection update, and I ain't gonna waste your time. Let's go right now. So boom, this is the Target exclusive. It's like a translucent silver. It's pretty dope. I think I did an unboxing of this on a separate video if you guys want to check that out. So there's that. We got The Game VMP exclusive. It's a red vinyl, fire, classic album, 2005 if I'm not mistaken. 5th grade shit. Classic, bro. Classic. Now, some of these may not be hip-hop. These might be soundtracks. Might be like a Michael Jackson record or R&B or whatever, but we out here. Halo 5. Competitively, this game was gas. A lot of people may not have liked the campaign or whatever, but I really did enjoy this game. Still sealed. I actually have a Halo poster right here. But yeah, love this game. Been playing Infinite. The co-op campaign should come out soon. Soundtrack, turn me up, bro. I made this shit, bro. I made this shit. This is a custom vinyl Mosh Pit Volume 1. I designed this on Photoshop. I forgot the name of the website. I think it's printyourvinyl.com. Made the back too. You could put up to like 10 songs on it. I did an unboxing of this as well. You guys should check out that video for sure. Turn me up. Definitely gonna be a long video, bro. We got a lot of records here, so I hope you guys enjoy. Like the video, fam. We need the whole world to see this bad boy. You feel me? Come on, subscribe if you haven't already as well. Bam, Halo Infinite. Speaking of Halo, this is the Halo Infinite soundtrack. Fire ass cover art. Yeah, I'm happy to own this for sure. Next we got one of the best albums of the year. Yeah, Two Alive. Just recently made a video on this of me unboxing it. Fire album. It's definitely in my top 5 of the year for sure. Ye is my most listened to artist this year. Crazy. Actually, not crazy. I expected that. Yeah, Ken Carson, X. I'm trying to get my money back because this shit came in all, kind of fucked up. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Ken Carson, X. Pretty simple vinyl, nothing crazy to it, just a white vinyl, but glad to own that. Next, we got one of the greatest albums of all time, Goodbye and Good Riddance. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD, man. I really wish I had the Urban Outfitters exclusive, the blue variant, but they asking for too much. But yeah, this nowadays is probably like 20 bucks. Definitely worth it. Classic album, probably the greatest album in my opinion from the whole SoundCloud era. You feel me? That 17, Love is Rage 2. Yeah, what we got next? Yeah, we got a lot of vinyl records, bro. So bear with me. Bear with me. You guys probably have no idea what the fuck this is at all, but this is a game from my childhood. Had it, I still have it on PS2. It's called Vex. It's a pretty mediocre, platform game. It's nothing too crazy. These games back then were like a dime a dozen. Kind of like Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter, games like that. This was one of them, but it was alright. But when I saw they made the soundtrack to this, I was like, oh nah, I gotta cop. So that's Vex. Next we got Eternal Atake. This shit is like 3 vinyl records in one. So if you want to listen to the whole album, it takes a while. You gotta keep, flipping and shit. But yeah, pandemic shit. This is definitely what I remember when this dropped. Pandemic just started, like shit was crazy. But fire album. That Way is probably my favorite song on Eternal Atake. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want it that way. Sonic the Hedgehog soundtrack. Stop playing with me, bro. We got hits. The vinyl record itself is blue, which makes sense. Great movie. I should probably get the part 2 if it exists. Next we have Notorious B.I.G. Hypnotized, the single. Pretty cool to own that. It's like on a brown vinyl. Next we got Yeezus, Kanye, Gotta separate the art from the person right now, especially. But yeah, this is a bootleg, but who gives a fuck? It's fire. It plays fine. Red vinyl. Shit's gas. Next we have Stillmatic. Classic. Speaking of Nas, he just announced his King's Disease 3 project album coming out November 11th. Very excited for that. Nas has been blessing us with quality music. Some of his best work of his career since King's Disease 1. So this is a classic 2001 shit. Stillmatic. All I need is one mic. Yeah, what we got next? We got the off-season standard black vinyl. They were charging a lot of money for this for some reason, like 50 bucks everywhere. Get the fuck out of here. Great album, not worth the price, but I got it for like 30. Next we have the Kid Laroi. I forgot I own this. Fuck Love album from like 2020. I think this was during the pandemic. I'm not too sure. There's a song called Need You the Most. Fire. They took the Neo's So Sick sample. That shit's fire. Next we have, you guys probably have no idea what this is, but it's a game called Dead by Daylight. Been playing this shit since 2018. Had to cop the soundtrack. This is like volume 2, I believe. Yeah, volume 2. It's on like a splatter vinyl, if I'm not mistaken. Great game. It's turned into shit lately though. I ain't gonna lie. Next, this is probably my most expensive vinyl in my entire collection. Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack. This shit is made by Limited Run Games. If you guys are not familiar, they make very limited physical copies of things that you wouldn't expect to come out on physical release, especially a lot of like indie games that are only digital, maybe like those little $10, $20 games that you see by small developers, but they, you know, print it physically. Well, this is the soundtrack, very limited copies. This is probably like $600 now. Crazy. I should have copped both, man. I should have copped Sonic Adventure 1 soundtrack and that, but I got Sonic Adventure 2 for like 40 bucks. This, I forgot I have this. This is a Young Buck single, Do It Myself. Don't know why I own this. I think this is featuring, I don't know, but it says on from the upcoming album Buck the World. I don't know how much I paid for that. It's probably like $5 or some shit. Next we got fucking Lil Mosey. This dude fell off the face of the earth. It's unfortunate, especially after those accusations or whatever. His career has not been the same, but it's funny how he's a certified hit maker and he hasn't really made any hits lately, my boy. Next we have, oh yeah, I used to bump this all the time, like 9th grade. Jada Kiss, The Last Kiss, Fire Project. My favorite song is the shit with Nas. I think it's, what's the name of that shit? What If? Bruh. Nas's verse on that song? Hard. He was talking about like, what if I would have went instead of Notorious? Who would tell my story after? That shit, hard, bro. Next we got, yo, RIP DMX, man. The Belly soundtrack. Shout out to my boy King with a capital K. Sent me this and the game One Blood single. I think he sent it to me for free. I don't remember, maybe $5 or some shit. But yeah, man, Belly, classic. You already know. Nas' acting in that movie, not good. The Best of 50 Cent. We out here. It's missing a lot of 50 Cent classics. Like, for example, how the fuck don't you have Wanksta in here, bruh? That's not a classic? There's just certain songs that are not on here that should be on here, but it is what it is. Next we have The Lost Tapes 2. Decent project. When this came out, I was like, I'll cut them some slack because these are probably songs from like, I don't know, 15 years prior. So, you know, shit from the vault. Got some good songs. Who Are You is probably my favorite song. But yeah, he stepped it up the following year with King's Disease 1. RIP Nipsey Hussle, man. You already know. Victory Lap. Yeah, man. This is definitely a great album. RIP Nipsey, bro. Next, we have a classic project, Joey Badass, All-American Badass, bro. Yes, sir. 2017. This shit is... Time flies, bro. Shit is crazy. I think this came out the same day as Damn, if I'm not mistaken. Great project. Joey's a great performer as well. You should see the vlog when I went to his show. Internet Money, bitch. Yes, sir. Dope project. Lemonade is on here. There's another song, Really Red, pretty cool, and the shit Blast Off with Juice WRLD and Trippie Redd. Underrated track for sure. Next we have Mac Miller, Circles. Not the biggest Mac Miller fan, not saying that he's bad or anything, but don't really care for his music too much. Never really did, but when I heard this project, this is one of those projects you could just play, sip some wine, or and come on, like listening to all that shoot 'em up bang bang shit, and then you come to this. It's very soothing. Great project, bro. Very jazzy. They did a great job with that posthumous release, for real. Next we got a classic, Enter the Wu-Tang. Had to cop because it's Wu-Tang, you feel me? Come on, you have to, bro. Come on, what we talking about? What we doing? Roddy Rebel voice. All right, we got Bad Habits, Nav. I actually bumped this shit a lot when it dropped, especially Timepiece with Lil Durk. That's my shit. Diamond's Timepiece, designer designing, whatever the fuck. That song Tap, I can't stand. That shit is trash. But yeah, there's some good songs on here, man. Stop hating on the brown boy, man. Come on. Nav, that boy Nav. Next we got an absolute classic, Barter 6. You feel me? The Barter 6 bummy. The Barter 6 gummy, yeah. Young Thug, 2015 shit. When Check dropped, yeah, it was over. It was over, yeah. Numbers is one of my favorite Thug songs. Just Might Be. Baby, you know that I might be the real. Yes. Hard. Next we got another classic. If we being real, come on. No features, and this bitch goes crazy from beginning to end. The only feature is the remix Ransom with Juice WRLD. Yeah, this is like a SoundCloud, like the end, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil Tecca really was out here, and he's still out here. So shout out to Tecca, man. Die Lit, you already know. You already know, Die Lit. I think it's on a white vinyl from Rolling Rex. This shit was getting up there in price for a while. I don't know how much it costs now, but next we got a classic, Death Race for Love, one of my favorite album covers of all time, because it's paying homage to Twisted Metal Black. You know, the Twisted Metal games on PlayStation instead of PlayStation. Juice WRLD, fire concept, love it. I have this on a CD signed by Juice WRLD himself. I used to ride around in my car when I used to do Uber with that CD in the glove department or whatever. And yeah, man, I still can't believe Juice is gone, bro. Speaking of that, Legends Never Die, amazing project. It's low key. You can compare it to his other two projects. Like, it's that good. You can, if you was to say this is his best project, I wouldn't even argue with you. They chose great songs on that, bro. Speaking of another person that was taken from us way too soon, X's Skins. Underrated or overhated project, I should say. Not that bad. From beginning to end, this is a solid listen, man. Skins. Like that. One same like that. That shit hard, bro. Fabulous, Summertime Shootout 3. This is probably the worst project in the trilogy, Summertime Shootout. It's alright. There's way too many features on here, in my opinion, that kind of overshadow Fabulous. Like, especially the Roddy Ricch track. Roddy Ricch bodies him on that song. Cap with Lil Durk, that's a Lil Durk song featuring Fab. I don't know. Underwhelming project, for sure. A classic, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I love the vinyl of this, bro. You could change the inserts here. There's like 5 different kinds. This is a beefy vinyl, bro, for sure. Classic. My favorite song on that is probably Gorgeous. Next we got Rick Ross, Port of Miami 1. This is like from 06, I believe. Yeah, Hustlin' was a big song, bro. That was a big deal. That and Push It to the Limit. Push it to the limit, Port of Miami. Oh, that shit was hard at the time, bro. Back then, yeah. Rose been in the game for a minute. Put some respect on Rick Ross. That boy a legend. Next we got Trap Soul. In my opinion, Bryson has not lived up to... He peaked at this project. Like, nothing will ever be better than this for him, in my opinion. Like, you got artists like Black, just certain artists that I feel like kind of, I don't know, like Blast and shit like that kind of took that lane from him, I feel like. And the album that he dropped after this was nowhere near as good. I don't know if he could ever live up to this, which I don't blame him. Like, this is amazing, classic, solid work. I don't think he could ever top this. But the anniversary collection, or the project, was okay too. Those extra songs he added. This is an overhated project. A lot of people say this is Nas's worst album. I love this shit. I ain't gonna lie. There's probably like 3 skips on here for me. Shoot 'em Up, gas. Project Windows, Come Get Me. This shit is not bad. I don't know why it's hated so much. Even the single Nostradamus is not that bad. But hey, I can understand at the time the whole shit behind his album before I Am got bootlegged. So yeah, he dropped 2 albums in 1 year back in '99. And back then that was a big, like, nobody really did that. You waited years for your next album. So that kind of felt rushed to a lot of people at the time. Next we got a classic RIP to Woo, Meet the Woo Volume 2. This is one of the hardest albums. Like, this shit is so fire. There's like no skips on here, bro. I'm not even lying to you, man. Like, Christopher Walken, Shake the Room, Invincible, Element. What are we talking about? She Got a Thing. Like, what are we talking about? RIP to Woo, man. Gone way too soon. Shit gets me tight. Next we got the GOAT, Polo G. This is when he peaked. Everybody was praising Polo G. Like, just honestly, if we're being real, they were dick riding the shit out of Polo G at the time. I love Polo G, don't get me wrong. He's one of my top 20 artists, I think, in my Apple Music replay. I really fuck with this project heavy, especially Die a Legend, the project before. Is that on vinyl? I should probably get that. But yeah, this is his absolute peak. There was like no hate towards Polo G at the time. Everybody was calling him the GOAT. He was everywhere. All the blogs, he was like the greatest rapper of all time at the time. Like, I guess people just got tired of him. I don't know. Piano G. I don't know. I still fuck with Polo though. His Hall of Fame Deluxe 2.0 version or whatever, I love that project. Teenage Emotions, terrible project. I love Lil Yachty. You feel me? I think he's overhated. I think he's underappreciated and underrated as an artist. He's very talented. He could go on any beat. Very dope artist. But he was going through a lot at this time. He didn't know what the fans wanted. He tried switching it up. He got with QC, started doing that like rapping shit, like Migos type flows, and he was experimenting too much. And he said he was hella stressed making this project, bro. He even said it himself, like, he didn't really know what the fans wanted, and it shows. There's like 4 songs on here that I would go back to that are pretty underrated. Dirty Mouth is amazing. FYI, I'ma fuck his moms just because I've been doing that shit is hard. But other than that, nah, not a good project. That's on a pink vinyl, actually. It's pretty dope. Speaking of Lil Yachty, this is probably his best work in my opinion. Lil Boat 3, fire project from beginning to end. There's probably like maybe like 4 skips, but there's a lot of songs on here. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe 16 or some shit. But Range Rover Sports Truck, RIP Low Key, man. You got Split, Whole Time. Walking Stock is Hard, TD. Bruh, there's some hard ass shit on here. Pardon me. Like, yeah. Lil Boat. Next we got a classic. One of the greatest albums to come out in the last 5 years. Absolutely, bro. Probably his best work in my opinion. Man, what else can you really say about Astroworld, bro? This shit really had a huge impact, still relevant to this day. One of those few projects that has a whole theme, and it just, you think of Astroworld and you could put yourself in that realm of Astroworld. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the whole theme park aesthetic, just, you really go into his world when you hear this shit. Like, there's no skips on this shit, boy. To me, there's no skips on this shit. I don't give a fuck. I might skip Wake Up because I don't really care for that song like that, but come on. Come on. This is one of my favorite album covers of all time. When this album first came out, I thought this was the greatest album of... Bruh. I thought this was the greatest thing since sliced bread, bruh. Since bottled water. This was it, Chief. It kind of outgrew me. You feel me? I kind of grew out of it. But yeah, I don't know. SDP interlude, he should have dropped the extended version. But songs like Way Back, Through the Late Night, Day and Night, I tell when he paid homage to Cudi on that verse, oh man, shit's so hard, bro. Pick Up the Phone, which was originally on Jeffrey. Fucking Loose. First Take, Goosebumps, obviously is a smash hit. Beebs in the Trap. Yeah. No. Next we got Scorpion. When this dropped, I loved it. I don't know, maybe I was one of the few people. I love this project, bro. There's definitely like 6 skips out of the entire, both sides. But the A side, for me, there's like no skips, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even the second side, like Nice for What was good. Finesse, I fuck with Finesse. Peak is hard. Ratchet Happy Birthday, not great. But In My Feelings, I liked. Even March 14th, great song. Great song. That shit sounds like vintage Drake. Final Fantasy is a good song. Yeah, that's like my 2018 summer album. Period. That and Future's mixtape Beast Mode 2. That's all I was bumping. Next we got Trippie Redd, A Love Letter to You 4. Very, very solid project, man. Like probably like 4 skips out of a lot. I don't know how many songs are on here, but yeah, Six Kiss, classic song, man. R.I.P. Juice WRLD. Even the shit with NBA YoungBoy, Hate Me, and I'm not even a big YoungBoy fan, but that shit's fire. All For Me with Smoke Purple's dope. The Grinch, Death. He still plays those songs during his sets nowadays. So yeah, even M's with Lil Yachty's are under. Yo, R&P, Rich and Millie, Plain, Rich and Millie. If you're a Trippie fan, you already know, bro. Shit hard. Next, we have the greatest album to ever exist on this planet Earth, Whole Lotta Red. Yeah. Now let me stop. This is fucking Hamza Cardi. You feel me? This shit it still feels fresh to this day. Like, let's be real. Like, let's be serious. This album, once that tour happened, it was over. It was out of here. A lot of people don't understand this album still. They don't get like why people praise it. They don't understand, like, because they never really been to a Cardi show. You feel me? This shit is next level. Craziest experience, him, Travis. There's just certain artists that you gotta experience live, fam. But yeah, there's like basically no skips on here. It's crazy. There's very few projects that have this many songs that damn near have no skips. This is one of them, man. And you could go back and watch my original reaction, 2020, whatever, Christmas Day. You could watch it, and I fucked with this project. I wasn't one of the people saying whole lot of skips, whole lot of trash, whole lot of ass. I fucked with it heavy. I was like, yo, this is a different Cardi, bro. Like, way different than the V1 era that we were supposed to get. Which, that would have been, you already know, bro. If you're a Cardi fan, them leaks, good era, good time. Speaking of Jeffrey, here we go with a classic. I think this is on a white vinyl. I do not remember, but I actually have this on a cassette. It's one of the rarest cassettes you will ever find. I'm not even trying to tote my own horn, bro. I paid like $120 on eBay for that shit. He wanted like $200, but he had like best offer, and I sent him a message. I was like, yo, bro, hold it down, bro. I got a YouTube channel, please, bro. Like, he's like, all right. I think it was like $115, $5 shipping, whatever. But yeah, Jeffrey, amazing project, man. My favorite song is probably, damn. Okay, my money went longer than a NASCAR race. I told her keep going on the gas, fuck the brake. That shit hard. Next we got, I forgot about this project. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but Members Only Volume 4. There's some songs on here that are really good. I ain't gonna front. Like the shit, He Diddy's a great ski song. Fucking Make 'Em Run, hard. What's that other song that's really good on here? Just Say On My Wrist, I remember that. Now or Never, great song. But yeah, Sauce was the big single for this. Sauce on it, but the sauce on it. It's actually a picture disc, and this is basically the vinyl. Pretty cool. Next we have 21 Savage's I Am Greater Than I Was. Fucking Grammy nominated. That's, yo, when that happened back in 2019 that this was nominated, I was like, wow. Because I remember when 21 Savage first came out, I was like, he's so ABC. Like, I don't know. Especially a name like 21 Savage. I liked his music, don't get me wrong, but I felt like he was very one-dimensional. Like, you know, just the voice, the cadence. Like, it was hard, don't get me wrong, but I never would have imagined he would ever be nominated for a Grammy. And that just shows his growth, bruh. Like, musically, maturity, all that shit, bruh. Grammy nominated, bro. Come on. Like, who from that class is Grammy nominated for an album? Like, I think 21's the only one, if I'm not mistaken. You had Dave East, Lil Dicky. Who else was in that bitch? G Herbo, Uzi, Kodak, Yachty, Denzel Curry. I think Denzel. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments who else was nominated from that class. I don't remember. I just realized that I got a whole nother 3 shelves, boy, so I might have to record like another day because I'm getting hungry as fuck. So with the power of editing, bam, it's a new day. The Yankees won last night. Let's get it. But anyways, let's get back to the video. This is the priciest vinyl I've ever spent. I think it was like $150. This is an Urban Outfitters exclusive for Machine Gun Kelly's Tickets to My Downfall. Not a fan of the cover art, to be honest. Like, this is trash. Before he changed it to the, you'll see eventually what he changed it to. Right here, actually. This is way better. This is the Walmart exclusive. I think it's a pink vinyl. This is like a marble splatter, like gray. It's pretty fire. So love this album. Had to get that. We got the GOAT himself, Lil Pump. I'm actually tight, bro. They canceled his show. Next week he was supposed to be at Webster Hall, New York shit. I got an email this morning, or yesterday I believe, yeah, that the show was canceled, probably due to low ticket sales. Not really surprised, but I was looking forward to that shit, bro. Like, I don't listen to Lil Pump, but hey, I used to back in the day, and I knew that shit was gonna be fun, bro. It was definitely gonna be fun, bro. I'm tight. It was probably just me and like 5 other people that bought tickets for that shit. We got Hotel. I never know what's the right way. I think it's this way. Yeah. Hotel Diablo. Very solid, underrated album, bro. If you haven't listened to this album before, I don't care if you're not an MGK fan, give this shit a listen, bro. This is where I really started fucking with his music more, and like in terms of his rap albums, that's probably his best work for sure. We got one of my favorite albums of all time, Man on the Moon 3, Picture Disc, fire. I love this album, bro. Had to own that. My favorite song on that is probably Solo Dolo Part 3, Super Gas. What's this? Oh man, classic. Rest in peace to X, 17. You already know, bro. My favorite song on that is probably Save Me. So save me. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. I forgot who gave me this, but this is the Drake sample for Highline. What is it? Highline Bling? Yeah. Why Can't We Live Together by Timmy Thomas. I actually have the sample of that. Pretty dope. I'm in that Highline Bling. That song sucks. Next we got Jeezy, Thug Motivation vinyl. Supposed to be like his, you know, his classics and shit, like Soul Survivor, I Love It, Go Getter, I Do, Trap Star, My Hood. Pretty solid vinyl. Glad to own that bad boy. Next we have a single, Machine Gun Kelly and Kellen Quinn, Love Race. This shit's fire. I actually really enjoy this song. It's a dope song. Next, this is actually still sealed. Haven't even opened this. This is Clever. Pretty solid project actually. If you're into like Post Malone kind of music and shit, he has a very unique voice. Clever has a, like, the way he makes his voice like fluctuate. It's dope. Pretty cool album. It's called shit. I don't even remember the name of this shit. It's called Crazy. I actually have 2 of them because I think Target has sent me 2. I don't know if it was Target or Urban Outfitters. I think it was Urban Outfitters. Yeah, it is. Urban Outfitters limited edition translucent violet vinyl. They sent me 2 of these shits. Next we have Lil Durk, Lil Baby, Voices of the Heroes. Okay tape. Very, very forgettable, at least to me. There are some songs that I go back to, maybe like two of them. Okay, super hard, and I think it's Who I Want. I fuck with that shit. There's probably others that are dope, but I don't know. Either way, I don't know. I probably have to revisit it. Kind of just, it was kind of forgettable for me. Next, we have a classic, Shrem Life. This is Shrem Life 1? Yeah, No Flex Zone and shit like that. Come Get Her. Classics. When I saw Ray Shremmer at Toronto Rolling Loud, they actually headlined the stage, and I was like, it really makes you forget, or like really reminds you, like, yo, these motherfuckers got hits. Hits, bruh. Like, they were rocking out for damn near an hour. Going crazy. Going crazy. Next, we got a very, very fire project, Testing, 2018. This is definitely one of those albums that creep up on you, that it's a sleeper. Your first listen, you're probably like, okay, interesting. It's very unique. It's not, I guess, easily accessible to like a casual listener. This is one of his best projects, though, honestly. He even said that this is like his Yeezus. A$AP Rocky said that, so I could see that. I could see that. Next, we got Evo. For a second, I forgot the name. But Evo, yeah, man. I remember this came out like a week or two after his Purple Rain mixtape. So he was dropping a lot of heat from 2015, 2016. Like that era was crazy. This album isn't one of my favorite Future projects, to be honest. It's good. It's not bad. Fly Shit Only is my favorite song in here, without a doubt. Low Life is probably one of his biggest songs, which I think that song is kind of boring. I'm gonna be real with you. I understand why it's a big song. You know, The Weeknd bodies that shit, but whenever he performs that shit live, it's so boring. Like, he needs to play his mixtape shit. Nostradamus. This is actually kind of rare. Like, it has the single Nostradamus and the single Shoot 'Em Up on vinyl, clean version and instrumental, which is pretty cool. That's pretty dope. Somebody come get her. She's looking like a stripper. Whatever he says. I forgot what he said. We got Culture 3. I think this is one of their best projects, if not their best. In terms of the cultures, I think this is the best one. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a hot take. It's definitely a hot take. But I really enjoyed this project. Culture 1 has more memorable and like classic songs like Kelly Price, you know, Slippery, what's that other one? Brown Paper Bag, Bad and Bougie. We already know that shit got hits, but I actually fuck with this tape. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Straightening was my shit, like on another level. Having My Way. There's a lot of good songs on there. Avalanche. Nah, what's that song? Not Vaccine. Why Not is hard. Handle My Business, bro. Handle My Business is fire as fuck, man. It's a shame that Offset not with them no more, honestly. Next, we got Fighting Demons. This is just the standard black one. I think Target has a red one. But this really disappointed me, the way they rolled this out. Because after this dropped, they ended up adding like 4 more songs after it. Literally just to boost the sales. It's so obvious, bro. So obvious. They added Legends, Rich and Blind, like, just so it could be synonymous in terms of sales with Legends Never Die, Death Race for Love. Like, come on. Come on. But this album was okay. It has some bangers on it, like Burn, Rockstar in his prime, Go Hard. Go Hard 2.0 should have been the original. It was missing a second verse, and then that just made no sense to me. You wouldn't understand. What's that song that I fuck with a lot? Not Enough is super hard. I fuck with that. Next, we got R.I.P. Draco the Ruler, man. We got Blast featuring Draco the Ruler. R.I.P. to him, man. And Russ. This has 2 singles on it. Still sealed. I think this was like, yeah, this was $3, bro. So, had to snag it. Haven't even opened it yet. Next, we got a classic mixtape by XXX Tentacion, Revenge. Glad to own this. Super glad to own this. Look at Me, Rip Roach, Young Brats. Bro, Looking for a Star. I don't want to do this anymore. Valentine. That shit is a super solid mixtape. Super solid. Next, we have Chom 2. This is the white variant. They made like 5 different variants. Super. If you want real bars, Real rap, lyricism, storytelling, all that jazz. The features on here, top notch. Lyricists in the game. You know what I'm saying? MCs, all that, bro. Charm 2. I think he's dropping Charm 3 soon. Next we have Machine Gun Kelly's Mainstream Sellout, Walmart exclusive, Neon Pink. Love this album. The tour that he had, that I went to, Trippie Redd opened for him. Amazing show, bro. I don't give a shit if you don't like him or not. Amazing performer. That was one of my favorite shows I've ever been to. Hands down. The production, everything about it. Linkin Park, live and direct. They are so good live that it almost sounds exactly like the songs, bro. I'm not even lying to you. Not even just Meteora though. They got In the End, From the Inside, Pushing Me Away, Paper Cut. You gotta give that shit a listen, man. That shit's fire. Trippie, this is an Urban Outfitters single exclusive. Trippie Redd, Travis Barker, MGK, Black Bear. Dope song, Pillbreaker. If you haven't heard this, give it a try, man. This is off of his album Neon Shark. Pretty glad to own that. Next we got super solid project, except what's her name kind of ruined it. Rosalia. Why in the world was she on that remix? That shit was trash. Not even Lil Baby could save her ass. But besides that, amazing, solid project. Gang Gang, Had Enough, Out West, What to Do, Gotti. Come on. RP Pop Smoke, man. RP Pop Smoke. Next we got My Chemical Romance. Classic. I'm not okay. You already know, bro. Urban Outfitters exclusive. That's on a red vinyl. Next we have, speaking of classics, Big Sean, Do It. I don't give a fuck about anything. Come on, bro. Because right now it's all irrelevant. This right here was 11th grade for me, bro. Like the Tisa snapbacks, the swag era, bro. Y'all remember the Goodwood, the chains and shit. Y'all remember the wrists, the bracelets with the diamond ball shits, bro. Damn, bro. I Do It. Ass. That song sucked. But hey. Next we got Lil Tecca. We Love You Tecca 2. Very, very solid project. I think this came out the same day as Donda, if I'm not mistaken, so that's a little unfortunate for him. But Urban Outfitters exclusive. The best song here is definitely Chopper Shoot the Loudest. At Rolling Loud, New York, when that beat dropped, that was one of the best beat drops of the whole weekend. Lil Tecca, his set was crazy. That boy got hit. Stop playing with him. Next we got a classic. I see you whining and grinding up on that pole. Yo, Plies was actually on the original version of that shit. But yeah, Convicted. This is middle school for me. Had to own this. Smack That. All them classics, bro. Come on. Next we got Back from the Dead 2, which I'm not a fan of. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm a huge Chief Keef fan, so I had to cop it. This is some real Halloween shit. Orange and black splatter vinyl. Finito came out of this tape, but everything else, not that good. It's not really mixed that good. Not saying that Chief Keef can't make good beats, but the vocals are not that great. Sonically, it's not that good. I ain't gonna lie. The only other song I really fuck with from here is I like World's Wild though. That's a cool song. But yeah, not much. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is not a good Chief Keef tape, in my opinion. Speaking of a good Chief Keef tape, though, this is an actual album, which I'm going to say this forever. Chief Keef's team, marketing team, whatever, terrible. You know this is an actual studio album? For those of you who don't know, and you're just a casual Chief Keef fan, you probably think, oh, Finally Rich, that was the last album he dropped. This is an actual album, bro. This is his third studio album. Did you know that? Well, yeah, it's amazing. By the way, Bang 3 was the second album, and then this amazing album, bro. Negro, Let's Be, Come On Now, Kills, Tech. Like, you gotta listen to Come On Now with Lil Yachty. That shit is so hard, bro. Great project. I remember that shit like it was yesterday when it came out. I was working at H&M and Topshop at the same time. If you don't know about Topshop, it's like a more bougie H&M, basically. Classic. Come on, bro. Get Rich or Die Trying with the Iron Man on it. The vinyl records are red. Come on. I'm high all the time. I'm high all the time. Come on. What we talking about? This is crazy how this is one of the most highest selling. This is top 10 in the most sold hip hop albums of all time. First week, bro. And I think it released like 2 days after the album sales start getting counted for. And it's still sold, I think, at least 1 mil first week. Crazy. 50 was white hot in 05. White hot. That was when my brother graduated college. I'll never forget. I was probably like 10. I was in Florida, about to go to his graduation, and he turns on the radio, and it's, damn baby, all I need is a little bit. Like, I had my PSP, like, good times, bro. Good times. Graduation. Kanye, you a little crazy, but your music, classic. You already know, one of the greatest albums that he released. One of the best rap albums ever. Yo no say. But glad to own this. It's a bootleg, but still, who gives a shit? It's fire. Chief Sosa. Sorry for the wait. This is one of my favorite projects to release in 2015. Sosa Chamberlain, Get Money, What Up, Send It Up, Hiding. If you haven't heard the song Hiding, that's one of Chief Keef's best songs, bro. On God, bro. Fuck the Judge. Fuck a bitch. Fuck 'em. 10 Toes Down. I got shows and verses. I'ma bring them to your town. Yo, stop playing with me, bro. Glowtoven, Chief Sosa, Zaytoven, solid project. Spy Kid was the single off here. Fire ass track. The best song for me though is Ain't Gonna Happen. That shit is sad as fuck. It's like a song he dedicated to his dead homies and shit. Yeah, if you know, you know. That shit's fire. Next we got a classic. This shit changed the game. Low key changed the game. But Know the Meaning, Real Sisters, the Percocet and Strip. The Percocet and Stripper joint is alright, but Future 2015 was on another level. Fedora Future. You already know, bro. I'll never forget when that shit dropped. That shit was, everybody was bumping that. Blood on the Money was my shit. Crazy. Another classic from 2015. Another classic. It's crazy because when this dropped, I wasn't a giant fan of it. I ain't gonna lie. But looking back at it now, this shit, wow. Like, this is one of the best albums, low-key, in hip-hop ever. It's that good. It's really that good. Rodeo Go Crazy. Speaking of one of the best albums, this is my favorite Kanye album of all time. Extremely influential. I think this is, bruh. There's like no skips on here. I don't think there is a skip. Maybe, nah, not even. I could hear this shit from beginning to end, no problem. And when this first came out, it was so left field, and like I just didn't get it. Like, we had just came out of graduation to get this. It's like, whoa, it was super left field. It just, Love Lockdown, like those, it was crazy. The auto tune, I didn't not like it, but I didn't love it either. But then you really come to appreciate this shit is stupid good. See You in My Nightmares was my shit. I ain't gonna lie. With Lil Wayne. Bam. Recovery. The last decent Eminem project, in my opinion. He should have retired after this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Although Marshall Mathers LP2 was solid. But he just hasn't been the same. Amazing project from Eminem. Pretty dope vinyl. I only paid like $15 for this lot. I only paid like $15 last year, so had to snag that. That shit was everywhere, by the way. In 2010, that whole summer was that's oh shit. That's Love the Way You Lie, right? Is on that? I'm pretty sure. And Not Afraid and all that. KOD. Decent project. Probably my least favorite J. Cole project. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's okay. It's kind of forgettable for me, although Window Pane, 1985, those songs stuck out the most to me. Not a huge fan of this. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad though. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad album. It's just my least favorite J. Cole project. Bad Vibes Forever. When this came out, I was doing Uber at the time for another like 2 months, and I was bumping this a lot. I remember picking people up and shit. There's a lot of skips on here. You know, let's be real. It's a lot of unnecessary features. It felt just fabricated, like they made this shit in a factory, like with missing X had a lot of missing tracks, like tracks that weren't finished. You know what I'm saying? Like a factory with missing parts. You trying to fix a yo, who's emailing me so much? You know, you got a bunch of shit and you just add shit and then you try to sell it. I don't know. But yeah, there are some songs in here that are really good. Triumph, amazing. Trippy said he wanted to remix that. He never did. Bad Vibes Forever, RIP PNB Rock, man. That shit's crazy. School Shooter I actually like with Lil Wayne. Attention and Eat It Up. Eat It Up go crazy. Yo, the DJs need to play that shit more. Like at a mosh pit show, whatever. Bump Eat It Up. Bump Eat It Up. That shit go fucking nuts. Bam. ASAP Ferg. Trap Lord. Solid project. Probably his best project. And he still has yet to live up to this project to this day, in my opinion. He tries a lot to recreate this same sound and same. The one, I think, what's the name of the album with the red and he has like a bandana? That one is solid. It's that one and this. Those are his best projects. But other than that, that project he dropped with I'm on a New Level, Always Striving. I forgot the name of that. It's like a white joint. The album was not good. I'm sorry. I was not a fan of that. Next we have what many people consider to be the greatest rap album of all time, Illmatic. Nothing more, nothing less to say about this classic. Classic. Speaking of classics, jeez, I actually just ordered this on a cassette on his website. I forgot what website, but 10-year anniversary. So I ordered the cassette. I thought it would be unique to hear that on a cassette. I don't know, it just looked cool. And the cover is like some alternate cover. Bam. What more can I say about this? Like, I am a sinner. It's probably gonna sin again. The Art of Peer Pressure, it's one of the best hip hop songs in my opinion. In terms of like, let me stop saying in my opinion. What the fuck? Of course it's my opinion. But like, you know, when it comes to like storytelling songs, that shit's up there. One of the best hip hop albums right here. J. Cole's best project. Hands down. Don't argue with me, bro. This, Born Sinner. You can do a little toss up. But this right here, he was on another level when he was making this, bro. He was hungry as shit. A Tale of Two Cities, Fire Squad, like, no role models. January 28th? What are we talking about here? Come on, bro. Come on, stop it. Next, we got Mastermind. Rick Ross dropped 2 albums in 2014. I think it was Hood Billionaire and this. This tape is alright. I'll never forget the song. The best song on here is either War Ready with Jeezy or Sanctified. Bruh, Sanctified is gas. All I ever wanted was a... Yo, Big Sean bodied that. Kanye bodied that. He said I'm too aggressive. Me? Too aggressive? Yo, hard. Next we got Mobb Deep. I don't even think this is open, bro. Yeah, this is still sealed. The infamous Mobb Deep, Infamy. I'm not sure which album this is in their discography. Haven't even heard it, but I picked it up. Why? I don't know, but I felt like it. Next we got a classic, probably his best album. I was gonna say it. In my opinion, bro. Take a shot every time, bro. Take a shot. In my opinion. Taboo. Come on, man. One of the best projects of 2018. Astro World, this, question mark. If you haven't heard Rich Homie Quan's Rich as in Spirit, that's up there for me. It's tough. Definitely not Cardi B. Fuck that. The fact that she won that Grammy blows mine. Blows mine. Invasion of privacy. Invasion of my cock. Because that's bullshit. Taboo. You already know. Let's go. Classic shit. Virgo World. Underrated project. This is when, I guess, the casual fan left Lil Tecca. But this is solid. A little bloated. A lot of songs. But Our Time. Shit. Out of Love. Dolly with Uzi. TikTok. There's some good... Royal Rumble I like. Shit, Take 10. I got this shit on a cassette too, actually. A Love Letter to You 3. Very solid project. I feel like some people overlook this because this came out within 2 months, I believe, of Life's a Trip, or I'm bugging. I'm pretty sure. very quick succession. But Topanga's on here, which is one of his biggest songs. Love Scars 3, Wicked, Loyalty Before Royalty is one of Trippie Redd's best songs for me, for sure. And A Love Letter to You 3, that song is hard. Okay, that was another, so I can show you guys what I mean. So I have 4 of these little cubicles. So that whole section, I already showed you guys the Halo joint. That was that. So I got 2 more. 2 more. We out here. Lil Uzi Vert, Future, Over Your Head, single. Have not opened this yet. I think it's on a violet. Yeah. Violet vinyl. Everything I said went right over your head. Your head. She giving me head. I don't know what he says, but Denzel Curry. Yeah. Wait, is that a... Oh, I thought it was like kind of warped, but it's not. We here. Melt My Eyes. A lot of people say this is one of his best projects. I still only heard like 6 songs off this shit. X-Wing, Walk-In, I forgot the others, but he had a show maybe like 2 weeks ago. Fire show. Yeah, it's from this tour. That's a yellow vinyl from Newberry Comics. Here we go. Linkin Park, Living Things. Very underrated project in terms of their discography. Yeah, it's like a softer, it's not as heavy metal. It's fire. 2012, R.I.P. Chester, man. If you know, you know, man. A little more on the Linkin Park train. We got Minutes to Midnight. I was in 7th grade, I believe, when this came out. A lot of diehard Linkin Park fans kind of were decisive with this project, but I love this album, man. Truly, like, to my core, bro. Especially after Chester passed, that shit kind of hits different, man. It's a real... That shit's crazy to me. Speaking... Okay, I guess I am organized. Meteora. It's on a blue vinyl. I kind of wish I had... There's another variant. I forgot what color it is, but blue doesn't really make sense for Meteora. I don't know. It should have been like this color, you know? But whatever. One of the greatest albums of all time to me. Whether you like rock, hip-hop, anything. It's a blend of both. There's not a bad thing I could say about that shit, bro. There's an instrumental on that song, on that album. I think it's called Session. That was nominated for a fucking Grammy, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Crazy, bro. Oxymoron. Damn, what a classic. Yo, Schoolboy Q has been... I don't know. He's like Patrick Star right now. I don't know what he's been up to. I ain't gonna lie. But 2014, this dude had everybody rocking fucking bucket hats. Me included, bro. The shit with Tyler is such a banger, bro. The Purge. Hell of a Night. Break the Bank. Man of the Year. Wow. What They Want. Like, damn. That's a classic, bro. Dead ass. What we got? Oh, I'm bad. Y'all remember Weird Al Yankovic with the I'm fat. Yeah. What's this? What the fuck is this? Oh. I paid $5 for this shit at Urban Outfitters. It was on sale. The World Is Yours 2. At the time, 2019 summer, I think this dropped. I was bumping this a lot. I ain't gonna lie. My favorite song is the one with Nav. Wrong Things. Nav bodied that verse, bro. Got the Lambo. It's a truck. Got $100 million in my gut. It's some shit like that. Fake ass, I'm trying to fuck. That shit. He said, smoking gas, propane in my mouth. Fucking drought. That shit hard. I don't know what he said, but yeah, brown boy. Yeah, that shit hard. Next, what we got? Hey, this album means a lot to me because this is probably the last album I bought on iTunes. It was in 2015. I actually paid like $12, $13. I actually went to the release party of this. This is Lil Durk's first studio album, Irving Plaza, sometime in June of 2015. I had to have been like, I was like 20. I had to have been 20. I remember I was 20. I wasn't 21 yet. I remember there's a liquor store by me and I don't even drink like that, but I went in there. I wanted to get a little bottle of tequila or some shit. It's like, yo, let me get that. And they didn't ID you there. But he was like looking at me like, you 21? I was like, nah. He's like, all right. I was like, yo, thank you. Took a shot right before the show. He brought out Jeremiah and all that. It was a dope show. Yeah, man. That album is not the greatest, but yeah. Tell me what your life like. Vintage Dirk. Y'all don't know shit about that. Future's Future. Very underrated project, bro. I low-key think this is better than DS2. I don't care what you tell me. Scrape, Draco, Good Dope, Mask Off, High Demand. Bruh, I'm So Groovy goes crazy. Might as well. Feds did a sweep. Yo, y'all sleeping. Y'all literally drowsy, off the Benadryl, whatever you on. 2014 though. This is probably Young Jeezy's top three best project. I'm a decent, you know, Jeezy fan. I know a little bit. But when this dropped, man, seen it all. 4 zones. He uses auto-tune on that, but it's super fire. But yeah, that's Seen It All Jay-Z verse. Jay-Z said he started crying when he was writing that shit. That's how he felt that shit. You feel me? Bees Like with Boosie was dope. What's the song with Akon? Been Getting Money is my shit. Caught a Block. Very, very solid Jeezy project, bro. Seen it all. I done seen it all. 2020 Pyrex Vision. Offset. We got Father of 4. Decent project. Some would say it's probably the best out of the 3. The best song is Red Room for me. And don't get me wrong, the Cardi B shit was overplayed, but that beat, come on, that beat goes stupid, bro. That shit was crazy. Hey, Louisianimal, Wheezy F Baby, and the F is for Phenomenal. The Carter 3. This is the shitty version. This is the volume 1 shit that is missing like 6 songs or even more. But yeah, that's that. I eventually got the VMP version, which I will show. Hey, Trippie Redd, A Love Letter to You and A Love Letter to You 2, all in one vinyl. Super glad to own this. This was pretty pricey. This was probably like $45, $50. But nowadays, that seems to be the damn standard for a lot of shit. Yeah, classic tapes. Speaking of Trippie, exclamation point. It's on a like a red, black splatter. It's pretty dope. Overhated project, but I get why people think this is his worst project. I get it. But I feel like a lot of people didn't really give it a listen, man. You got some bangers on here. Like Snakeskin is top 10 for me. And what's this shit? Under Enemy Arms? Come on, that's a banger, bro. Come on, bro. He took off Playboy Cardi too. He was originally on this tape and he took him off. Never gave a reason why. Whatever. Benny the Butcher, Burden of Proof. Yeah, man, this is when Benny really started. This is when he became quote-unquote mainstream, you feel me? This was the tape, man. This was it for him. This was probably a big moment for him. I saw Benny in Long Island, maybe, yeah, like last year in October. Dope show. He had like 20 openers, though. That shit was kind of annoying. But yeah, Benny the Butcher, man. He came a long way. That boy been rapping since like 06, fam. Justin Bieber, this is a Target exclusive, Justice. It's on a gray vinyl. I need to be loved by you. Dun, dun, dun. Solid album. Next we got one of the greatest mixtapes of all time. Whether you agree or not, I don't care. This shit is gas, no skips. 2016 was different, bro. I just think of like, when I look at that, I think of me playing ball like in the summertime, oh man, just fun, bro. Dead ass. Oh man, RP to Woo, man. This is the deluxe version, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the deluxe. Man, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon is a fucking fire album, bro. 4-4 Bulldog, come on, bro. Hotel Lobby, come on, bro. 40 years. If you know, you know. Joker, soundtrack from the movie. It's on a purple vinyl. Yeah, if you know me, you know that this is probably my favorite movie of all time. I saw this 5 times in theaters, bro. Next was this. Oh, this is some random shit I paid for $1. This is somebody named Lady Luck. If you know Lady Luck, this is a single from her. Def Jam shit. I paid $1 for that. I was like, fuck it. We got Views, which this is also in the top 10 most sold albums of all time in hip hop. Top 10. This is like number 6 or some shit for first week sales. Yeah. My favorite song is actually the first track, Keep the Family Close. Love that song. All of my the best part in that shit was when Like when Chrysler made that one car that looked just like the Bentley. What? Always saw you for what you could have been. That shit is gas. What? Stop playing. Yo, this shit is still sealed. That's crazy. This was on Amazon for like $14. Detroit 2. I had the CD first. It's pretty cool, actually. The CD even says, I know Detroit 1 should have been an album. So, yeah. Detroit 1 was probably better than this, but solid album, solid album. Chris Brown, Breezy, Gimme That, single. Super glad to own this. This is fire. This is a time capsule, bro. Weezy bodied that shit. Weezy bodied that shit. Got Yo. Come on, man. Yay. Yeah. I can't even really do it right now. It was about 5 minutes ago. Alright, let me stop. I need you to say yeah. Know your name, but excuse me, miss. This is no ceilings. And you know this album is the greatest shit. This right here, though, bruh. This is the OG cover. This is a bootleg, but who gives a shit? This is the greatest mixtape of all time. You heard it here first. No ceilings, bro. You could debate this, Dedication 2, Dedication 3, but this is it right here, Chief. This is the holy grail of greatness. Greatness. No fucking ceilings, bro. Next we got a classic. Man on the Moon 2. Come on, bro. Mr. Rager, Ghost. Ghost said that's one of his favorite songs. I said Ghost. Kid Cudi said that Ghost is one of his favorite songs to perform. Ref of Vev, Scott Muschetti versus the World, like Marijuana, Mojo so dope. Oh, oh, oh. My mojo so dope, bitch. My mojo so dope. Life's a Trip. I actually got my money back for this vinyl because on the website they said it's like a half red, half yellow shit, and it wasn't. Standard black, but whatever, we here. We here. Life's a Trip. Classic. She gon' let that shit bang for me, yeah. Let it bang for me, yeah. You already know, Man on the Moon 1. What more can I say about this classic, bro? Sky Might Fall, my favorite song off this tape. Fucking Day and Night, of course. Up, Up and Away. Pursuit of Happiness. Solo Dolo. Soundtrack to... You're killing me. You're killing me. Too many bangers. Too many bangers. Hey, this is Lil Durk's second studio album. A lot of you fans out there probably never even heard this shit. Or even knew it existed. Lil Durk 2 times, man. I remember before this album came out, Durk posted on his Instagram. Any graphic designers out there, I'm trying to make a cover for my new album. And I submitted like 3 different versions, bro. And everything. I was still in college, fiending, bro. I was hungry. And the cover was alright. I don't remember. If I could find it, I'll show you. If not, that shit gone. It's probably on my old hard drive. That tape was alright. That was when he started falling off a bit. I ain't gonna lie. But I was always a fan. I never left. But you could see it. In the mainstream, you could see it. Run It. Classic. Chris Breezy. I mean, if you haven't seen my Chris Brown documentary, I don't know what you're doing. But after this, you should probably go watch that shit, bro. And poppin', she keep me young and poppin'. Without Lil Wayne though, it's not the remix. It is not the remix, unfortunately. Wall to Wall, bro. I got gas, bro. I got that gas, bro. Heat. Caliente, boy. Chili Peppers. Come on, bro. This shit is a 10 out of 10 if we really being honest. Or at least a 9. Let me stop. There's like one skip on here. I probably skip maybe the song Kids See Ghosts. I'm not sure. I don't know. I gotta re-hear it. But Kids See Ghosts put Kid Cudi back on the map. Just being real. Kid Cudi bodied that. If it wasn't for Cudi, that tape wouldn't be how it is. But yeah, he definitely brought Cudi back to the, you know what I'm saying, greatness, musical greatness. Although Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying was amazing, underrated. Go bump that. This is Blast. Very solid album, No Love Lost. I actually really enjoy this tape, bro. And I'm not even a big R&B guy, But this shit, I could play it from beginning to end, no problem. It's such a vibe, bro. It's such a vibe. That's the perfect way to describe it. Next we have, what the hell? Okay, I have another one. DJ Khaled shit, another one. Okay, that's fire. Next I have, ooh, yeah, The Game Documentary 2. Unfortunately, there's no 2.5 on vinyl yet, but I do have the CD. It has both. But this is dope. It's on a red vinyl. Yeah, it's on a red. Duh, because it's The Game. You already know. Great album. Very underrated. That's one of his best projects in his discography. Hands down. Hands down. What's this? Oh, yeah. Lately, I've been hard to reach. I've been too long on my own. Everybody has a... Yeah. Yeah. This shit's a crack a bottle. Yeah, it's crazy how at first everybody hated this shit. Even he admitted in the song, and Not Afraid. That last relapse CD was, perhaps I put the accents into the ground. But he still does the fucking accents. At least it sounds like it. I don't know. Great album. In hindsight, we kind of shitted on that tape, but it's pretty solid. Yeah. The Beatles classic greatest hits compilation album. This shit, my dad has the original vinyl of this in the closet. OG. This is a reprint, but yeah. Don't be what's this? Hey, finally rich. I did a whole unboxing of this. Come on. It's about to be 10 years in a couple days. 10 years. I made a 7 years later video 3 years ago on my channel. Wow. Wow. Hallelujah. Love Sosa. Don't like Laughing to the Bank. Sitgo. Look at this. Look at this, bro. It's actually 4 years since this dropped today. I saw it on Instagram. World on Drugs. Super glad to own this. It's one of my favorite vinyl records that I own. It's like on a smoky greenish vinyl. Yeah. Yeah. Oxycontin. Oxycontin. I actually like that song off that shit. Realer and Realer. Come on. Too many good songs on there. So much fun. Means. Means. Somebody gonna die today. Somebody gonna die today. Actually, is this not the deluxe? I don't think this is the deluxe. Diamonds? Diamonds? It's not on here. Damn, it's just the standard shit. Alright, because I know the deluxe is red, but, you know, sometimes they keep the original cover art. Yeah, this shit is gonna be in textbooks one day. If not, it probably already is. This album had a huge impact in the game. Still relevant if you hear it. But in my opinion, it's my least favorite Kendrick album. It's just the replay value is not there for me. I can't really sit and listen to this shit. I ain't bumping this shit. Never listening to this shit other than 2015. I'm gonna be honest with you. But it's a great album and it's a classic. You know what's better than that? Yeah. In New York, I merely rock. Fuck out of here. Hide it in my sock. Let it go. Number 9. Do that shit. Flex. I guess you're not feeling me. Not feeling my energy, baby girl. We could do Plan B. Kelly had to. Like, yo, stop playing with Cardi, kid. That's before he started worshiping the devil and shit. Stokely. Ski hasn't dropped an album since this. He dropped Sin City, which was a okay, forgettable mixtape last year. Had some good songs, but come on. Ski, what are you waiting for, bro? What are you waiting for? Like, we're gonna stop giving a fuck. You know how many times he be capping saying, oh, I'm gonna drop 3 albums this year. Drops 1 mixtape. He said he's gonna drop next month, I think. I doubt he's gonna drop. He will drop like 2 songs a year. Stop teasing us, bro. Come on. We're not gonna give a fuck anymore. For real, stop. He should be at the top of the game when it comes to that kind of music. Like the SoundCloud era dudes. But he's not, because the work ethic ain't there. If we being real. Or he just don't want to drop. I don't know what he's doing. I don't want to ever question somebody's work ethic. Let me take that back. You don't know what he's doing behind the scenes. But come on, dog. We weighing. The fans are weighing. Thought breaker. Can you be my friend? I just want to tell you who I am. That shit should have had a music video. That's another thing about Chief Keef, bro. There's no music videos for any of these songs, and they're all hard. Couple of quotes. I'm just cool in a coupe, baby. Whatever the fuck, however it goes. I'm just good in a new baby. Grab a star. That's a fire ass tape, and he doesn't really curse that much in that tape too, if you haven't noticed. Oh, I make easy boost moves in my Reeboks. It ain't gonna never stop. Come on, Never Stop is that one song. Once I get to 1 million subscribers, that's the song I'm blasting wherever I'm at, in the car, on my phone, on the computer. That shit is so motivating, bro. So motivating. This is a Best Buy exclusive. I actually went to Best Buy to pick this up, and the lady behind the counter was like, "We sell vinyl records here?" It's like, don't you work here? I'm confused because I went to do like a pickup. She's like, "What the heck?" Okay, she left and she came back with like a shopping cart. She's like, "Wow, we have a lot of vinyl like records there. Wow." I was like, that's a little crazy, but yes, they do sell vinyl records here. Ho. But anyways, what we got? Oh yeah. This is from Halloween. This is just Halloween, the first one. Yeah. This is the 2018 Halloween. I gotta show you guys this. This is so cool. This is one of my favorite. I actually got this from a Secret Santa. I'm in a vinyl group chat and they held it down. Peep this, peep this. Look at the fire. Look at the fucking fire, boy. Stop playing with the vinyl, boy. Stop it, bruh. Stop, bruh. I'm about to put this out so I can bump this shit. What's this? Hey, For Your Eyes Only. At first, I thought this album was one of the most boring shits I've ever heard. When like coming off the singles and 2014, when he made this, I'm like, I don't know, man. This shit put me to sleep. I didn't really appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't understand it until last year, or maybe 2020 during the pandemic, actually. I just randomly just laid down and bumped the whole thing, and I was reading the lyrics as I'm hearing it. I'm like, damn, this shit is heartfelt, bro. This shit is real. Like, She's Mine Part 2 is crazy, bro. Change. There's like really, you know what I'm saying? There's no super bangers on it, but I think that was the intent, you know? Very solid project, bro. What's this? What's this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got TIP coming live from the VIP. This is actually still sealed, bro. Fire. Stop playing with me, bro. Haven't even opened that shit. Alright, day 3 of recording, bro. It took 3 days to do all this, but we here. Let's go. What we got? Long Last ASAP 2015. RIP Yams, man. This is actually a really dope vinyl. What a great album. My favorite song off this shit is probably Canal Street or Excuse Me. Has to be out of one of those two songs, bro. Of course, Lord Pretty Flacco Jordy. You already know. That shit go crazy. Next we got Vaughn. King Vaughn. Welcome to Old Block. This was actually pretty cheap. I think it was like 18 bucks or some shit. It's actually on a red vinyl. It's pretty fire. My favorite song off this shit is probably I Am What I Am, What I'm Not, See I Never Be. That or How It Go. Yo, How It Go was in my top 10 most played, like, I think it was 2020. Let me tell you how it go in here. Boy's kinda cold in here. You ain't got nobody making snow in here. But I had your pole in here. That shit's so hard. Vaughn was talented, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. We got Illmatic live with an orchestra and everything. Instruments. It's pretty dope, man. This is fire. This is actually, 2014 live from the Kennedy Center. You don't really see hip-hop shit with an orchestra. It's just, that don't really happen, you feel me? So that's a dope listen for sure. Next we have the Marshall Mathers LP. This is like top 2 most sold album ever. Hip hop first week. Great album. Yo, the intro is fire. Kill You, Stan, Who Knew, The Way I Am, The Real Slim Shady, Kim. Yeah. Great album. Next we have the actual vinyl before I had the picture disc. This is just standard black, but great album. Love this album. Can't say enough about that, bro. Tequila Shots. The shit with Trippy on there. Rockstar Night. Fire. Hey. Oh shit. What the fuck? That shit was stuck to it. This is Black Balloons picture disc. Happy Valentine red, black balloons over my head. There's actually like different versions of that song on here. It's pretty fire. But this right here, blah 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 blah. Yo, y'all was in y'all diapers when this shit came out. You don't remember when there was like a million remixes to this shit? Man, there's like 100 people on that shit. Shit says $2. That's crazy. An amazing album, a sleeper album that I didn't listen to until maybe like 3 years later. I didn't really hear this until maybe 2018, late 2018. This came out early 2016. But amazing project, ULT, Gook, Good Night is fire. The shit with Joey Badass, Zenith, This Life. For those of you who don't know, Ski Mask is on the cover. Fun fact. Some people don't know that. What up in this life? Middle finger. We got Jay-Z's The Black Album, and this specific vinyl, they did me dirty, bro. I made a whole YouTube video on this. This is from Walmart. It's supposed to have 2 discs, right? The second disc is the same. It's both A and B. I thought I was tripping too when I put the second disc in. It's supposed to be like side C or whatever, and the shit kept playing the same song from the other. I'm like, wait, did I? And I'm looking at it like, what the? It was brand new, sealed, Walmart. Like, what? They did me dirty on that. Next, we got a classic. Damn. 2017 shit. This is one of the last albums that I bought when it was relevant at the time, like actually going into the store and buying the CD from Barnes & Noble. I remember going on a 15-minute break and I went in there and I was like, oh shit, fuck it, we in there. I think it was pretty pricey too, it was like 16, but limited edition, translucent forest green Target version, pretty fire. Your boy just woke up too, I haven't even eaten breakfast or nothing. Oh shit. Freddie Gibbs and Madlib, just the instrumentals, pretty dope. Just the beats, pretty gas. I actually went to see Freddie Gibbs this year. I have a whole vlog on that. Irving Plaza. Next we got Culture One. I think this went up in price because it hasn't reprinted yet or whatever. But yeah, classic. The beginning of 2017. This is what really started off that year, bro. Like, who said he wasn't on Bad and Bougie? That whole fucking academics, like everyday struggle, like good fucking times, bro. Yeah, man. Brown Paper Bag, that was my shit. The Bigger Picture. This is where people really put Lil Baby on another stratosphere, bro. And I don't blame them because this shit was shocking to come from Lil Baby. I'ma be real. When he made that song, I'm like, yo, nah, he different. He deserves to be in another level because that shit gave me goosebumps. Still does to this day. Probably my favorite song of the year of 2020. This shit had a big impact, bro. At least on me. Like, the big, bro, it's bigger than Black and White. Like, that shit, the video, he even said, yo, I don't make songs like that. I'm going back to my street. Shit. Like, that was just a one-time thing. He even said that shit. Crash Talk, Take One. Decent album. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of, it was overhated. I think it still is to this day. Fire album. I ain't gonna lie. There's probably like 2 skips on here. This shit is fire to me. Gang Gang. Tales. Yo, listen to Tales, bro. Die With Him is dope. Floating. Dangerous with Cudi. Shit. Black Folk is hard too. The song Lies is whack with Ty Dolla $ign. Yo, Ty Dolla $ign, I'm sorry. Every time I see a Ty Dolla $ign feature, I'm not really excited. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. I don't care for him. I don't know, man. He's not bad. He's very talented, but I don't know anybody that's a Ty Dolla $ign fan. I ain't gonna lie to you. Boom. Lil Wayne, the Carter 3, the real version, VMP shit. I went on live and I unboxed this. It should still be on my channel. Carter 3, classic. You ain't got nothing on me. I'm getting money like a motherfucker. Shades darker than a bitch, but I can see. Yeah. 32 Zell. The Shrooms, man. The Shrooms. The song Ice Age. Told her it's an ice age when a cold blood. Yeah, that shit hard, bro. Denzel actually said he didn't, like, he wasn't satisfied with that album. He said it wasn't that good to him. Next we got Culture 2. Walk it like a talk it. Walk it like a. This album was okay. The perfect definition of trying to run up the streams, try to get them sales up. Way too bloated. If they would have took out maybe like 6 songs off here, maybe it would have worked for me. But hey, the song Superstars is hard though. Superstars, Superstars. I said Superstars. We bought a car now. That shit hard. But yeah, that shit was alright. Hey, this is kind of hard to find nowadays. This is Nas's Untitled album. So originally supposed to be the N-word, but the labels, executives, they were like, yeah, nah, nah, it ain't gonna be called that. But this is what I remember buying this instead of the Carter 3 at the time, and I did not regret it. Fire. This shit, I think it still holds up to this day. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very political. Very political. It's very pro-black. This is fire. I fuck with this shit heavy. Future, Honest. Yes, sir. VMP release. This is the Future before Future. You feel me? Like I always say that Future blew up twice. Because he was already popping. He was already known. Tony Montana, same damn time. Shit like that, you feel me? Like Karate Chop. You didn't know it. And then this, it's like... And then he went to a whole nother stratosphere when Monster dropped. He had like 2 careers. It's crazy. Like I feel like people kind of overlook this project. But it's solid. It's solid. I remember my mama ain't raised no hope. My mama ain't I used to bump that shit all the time, bro. Especially in the gym with Wiz Khalifa. That shit fire. Next we got Pegasus. I like this project. A little bloated, but I fuck with it. The songs Good Morning, Love Scars 4, We, Too Fly. Like there's a lot of good songs on here. I ain't gonna front, bro. I fuck with Pegasus heavy. The shit with Sway Lee, I like that song too. The Hunting Party, Linkin Park. Some of you may not know this, but this is 2014. It's very metal-ish, very heavy. They took that direction for this project. And there's some good songs on here, like Guilty All the Same with Rakim. Hard, bro. Until It's Gone, Rebellion. Some fire-ass songs on there. Glad to own that bad boy. Hey, yo, if you don't know about this, I don't know what to tell you, bro. What? I had this shit on my iPod Classic, bro. Like 6th grade. Oh. Fall Out Boy from Under the Cork Tree, man. Good times. Next, hey, Halloween Kills, the second movie. Yes, sir. That's on a Splatter vinyl. Hey, next we got another Dead by Daylight Record Store Day vinyl. This is limited to I think only 1,000 copies if I'm not mistaken. Yep. This is 813. The one I got. It's pretty fire. I was actually playing that game last night. Next we have I Hate Being Bipolar, It's Awesome. We got that boy Ye. La 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 La. You already know. Ye. Decent album. I don't really go back to it like that though, but when I do, it's solid. Speaking of Ye, The Life of Pablo. There's a couple different variants of this bootleg or whatever. This one has Saint Pablo. People be foaming at the mouth for the vinyl that has that specific song. This is on an orange vinyl. Yeah, I'll never forget when this dropped. This is I think this is the most illegally downloaded album. Like first week, like this shit was illegally downloaded like 1,000,000+ times first week, because it was only on Tidal that first week. Like that shit was different, bro. I remember having the fucking like Dropbox link from my boy, like yo, I got it. I'm like, send that link. Next we got East Atlanta Love Letter. Very dope album, especially to own on vinyl. I think this is one of those vinyls that just hits different when you play it on vinyl. This, Take Care, it's just like Mac Miller, certain like jazzy, like I don't know, it just hits different, bro. Just sit back, maybe sip some wine and just bump this shit, especially the song Stand. Man, that's a vibe, bro. That's a vibe. And next we got, every time I see this cover, I just think of Jumpman right away. Jumpman, that boy up to something. I think I need some Robert Tussen. Now, the best song on here for me is probably Jersey. Jersey or Live from the Gutter or Digital Dash. It's all fire. It's crazy. When this came out, I was like, this shit's just gonna come and go. It's gonna last a week. But like, when you bump it now, it still sounds like it could have came out today, bro. I ain't gonna lie. A random, rare, both at their peak tape. Like, shit was fire. Next we got, hey, for real. Yeah. We got Lil Uzi Vert's Love Is Rage 2. I think this is on like a baby blue vinyl. Shit's pretty fire, bro. 20 minutes. Neon Guts, Pretty Mommy. The most underrated song on here is the song 2. I think that's the intro if I'm not mistaken, but that shit like transcends me. And I ain't gonna lie, I got money in the power. I ain't gonna lie, I got money in the power. I ain't gonna lie. Uzi, not again. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got, yo. Where's my water bottle, bro? Cause we got heat, bro. Hold on. Hold the fuck on my gym shit. Love Is Rage 1. I believe this is on a yellow vinyl. Yellow or purple? I think it's purple. But Right Now is fire. It's my favorite song on here. Either Right Now or Enemies. Or Top. You know he got the song Top from, he got inspired by Lil B, actually. From Wonton Soup. He said it himself. First I park my car, then I drop my roof. Well, I Wonton Soup. So that's when he got inspired by, like, oh yeah, first I drop my top, then I swerve my coupe, He got that, he was inspired by Lil B, actually. If you know, you know, Lil B, goated. Denzel Curry, so. When I saw him at Rolling Loud 2019, he came out to that song, and that shit was fire. That shit was fire. Speedboat, Gas, Ricky, fire. Shit, Yo was cool, but it's a decent album. This is an okay album. Definitely not his best, but it was fun. It was a fun album. It's not bad. Next we got Eminem's Curtain Call, The Hits. He recently just dropped the Hits 2. Yeah, I might get that one day. I'm not sure, but this is dope. You should definitely own this. If you're an Eminem fan, you should definitely own this. Classics, nothing but hits. Nothing but hits, bro. Next we got another classic, Long Live ASAP. I remember this album got leaked like 2 weeks before it came out. And the shit still, I remember, yeah, I think I had the leak. I definitely had the leak. My boy had the CD. I remember he called me. He's like, yo, I just left Best Buy. Just got this ASAP album. Damn, that was the beginning of 2013. Songs like Fucking Problems and Wild for the Night, I can't stand them shits. I'm not gonna lie, those songs are mad annoying. But other than that, this shit go crazy. Angels, the music video where they riding their bikes on the Williamsburg Bridge, like, bro, Pussy Money Weed, Level. Yo, ASAP and Clams Casino, stop fucking playing and make a collab tape, bro. Because they are just synonymous with each other. They make amazing music, bro. My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade, bro. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. You already know, bro. To see a marching band. That's middle school shit right there. When I was a young boy, my father took me to buy college dropout. Yes, sir. The only one I'm missing is Late Registration, bro. For some reason, I do not have that. But I will eventually. Yes, sir. What's your favorite song on that? Let me know. Hey, Roddy Rich. This shit is fire. It's hard for him to live up to this project because it was so damn good. I ain't gonna lie. But his most recent album wasn't that good. But this shit was just soulful, bro. Like Moonwalking. The best song here is War Baby. Straight up. I could hear that shit and get goosebumps every time, bro. Deadass. Boom Boom Room. Play these shits in the car. Them shits go crazy. Of course, The Box. Perfect Time. Perfect Time. Like, there's some great songs on there. Oh shit, I got Pegasus again. Oh yeah. This one is signed by Trippy. His fucking demonic ass. Trippy Red 666. Lord, forgive me. Yeah, so we this is on a splattered vinyl. It's pretty fire. Pegasus. They don't know about the real Pegasus though from Yu-Gi-Oh. They don't know about this shit. Next we got Igor, which I believe just surpassed. This is his most streamed album, I believe, Tyler's. Yo, so shout out to him. Not the biggest Tyler fan, I always say that, but I have the utmost respect for his work ethic, his musical genius, bro. He's so talented, and I feel like when he actually tries to rap, like when he's on his actual bar shit, he's like top 5. I'm dead ass. Like his similes, his metaphors, they're just so witty. Tyler's dope, man, and he's a great performer. I saw him at Made in America. Yeah, Tyler goes crazy, bro. This is what I was talking about earlier. The album that I didn't think was that good, from A$AP Ferg. It was okay. I feel like he tried to recreate that Trap Lord shit, but I feel like he always does, kind of. But I don't know. It wasn't that good. This is actually still sealed. So if you guys want it, I don't know how much I'll sell it for, but shit. Next we got Savage Mode 2 alternate cover. I still gotta get Savage Mode 1 on vinyl. This is on a red vinyl. They had 3 different covers. The original, this one, and then the third one is the 2 knives, but going straight down. I fucked with this one though. Yeah, fire. That album is fire. That's my dog. He gon' ride off the leash. He gon' slide. Next we got... Damn, my shit just fell. Next we got High Off Life, which I think is Future's top 3. Top 3. Definitely the top 3. High Off Life, the middle of the pandemic, Trapped in the Sun, fucking One of My, Posted with Demons, Hard to Choose One. There's so much fire shit. Too Comfortable. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Next we got, yeah, an essential. Drake's best album, Take Care. Man, this is like senior year of high school for me. I'm so proud. Yo, we had a talent show in my school, and I dead ass like rapped 3 Drake songs on stage. It was Practice, fucking Make Me Proud, me and all my boys on stage. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Like, what? We're just rapping over, you know what I'm saying? We're just rapping songs. It was like karaoke. Like, there's no talent there. What the fuck we doing? But hey, shit was lit. Next we got Quavo with his solo album. I think, what's the name of this shit anyways? Quavo Huncho? Anyways, yeah, the best song on here for me, either Workin' Me or Give It To Him with Saweetie. That shit is actually fire. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like Odell with the contracts. Odell, scratch that. I'm up in the middle. That's a fun fact. And last but not least, guys, Linkin Park Hybrid Theory little collection set. It comes with the classic Hybrid Theory, Reanimation, which is all the songs from Hybrid Theory but like remixed and techno inspired and synths and all that cool stuff. And then we have the B-sides vinyl, which is very cool. A lot of the B-sides, a lot of like mixes and radio versions, live versions of Hybrid Theory. Wow, I believe that is everything. If you made it this far, honestly though, for real, if you watched this entire thing, thank you so much. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It took me a couple days to record this. I'm about to go edit it all. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, subscribe to your boy, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.